Hey guys! That sounded weird. But anyway, I'm gonna do a piercing video for all you. Yeah, that was horrible. I think I got most of the red off. It's still kind of red on the cheeks and the nose. Anyway, I'ma do a piercing video for you and you. But yeah, I have. Even though I hate odd numbers for some odd reason. Oh, see what I did there. But currently have 3 piercings. Yeah. I want more, but my parents are kind of on the no side. In particular, my dad. So, I only have 3, and one of them he doesn't know about. So, anyway, so the first one, I have both my ears pierced. Those are the first 2, counting them as 2. So I got plugs. I have them stretched. I wasn't supposed to stretch them either. But as soon as I moved out into college, those are horrible thumbnails for my last video. I am sorry. But that, no. Anyway, so yeah, I kind of wasn't really supposed to stretch my ears. But as soon as I moved out, I kind of did anyway. Like, he noticed, of course. He was just like, he made me promise I wouldn't make them any bigger. Sad face. I mean, I don't want to go ridiculously big anyway, but I don't know. I enjoy stretching very much, and I want more piercings, most certainly. But ear piercings, I'm sure he won't, freak out too much as long as they're not too crazy, I guess. But yeah. So I just have the same thing on both sides. Forgive the face. But yeah. So I have rainbow plugs in right now. Rainbow. Oh, I'll get in closer for you guys so you see it better. Don't mind my nail polish looking all horrible. I have rainbow plugs in. This weird, the white stuff around it is the tape that I'm using to stretch it. So yeah. Yeah. Oh, but anyway. So these are size 0 right now. Kinda, sort of ish. Yeah. If you want to know what I mean by that, I'll show you the other side too. If you want to know what I mean by kinda, sorta, ish, you can just ask below if you really want to know. And then this past summer, toward the beginning, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 weeks into the summer this year, I got my 3rd piercing. And the 3rd piercing that I originally wanted, I wanted an industrial bar in my ear. But, my dad already kind of freaks out over my jewelry. So, and how employable I shall remain with piercings. Even though what I want to do, it doesn't matter. But employability is a big factor. So, for stretching my ears to this size, I didn't want to go too big. And employability wise, if they are disturbed by this size, which isn't even that big, especially comparatively to other people, um, I can just put in skin colored plugs, which I have, by the way. I have not worn them yet, but I have, in case anyone gets all disturbed by my ears. People are always like, oh, don't go so big that you can fit your fist through it. Anyway, oh, but yeah, third piercing. Beginning of the summer. So I was thinking of employability as well as parents, particularly my dad, not wanting me to get piercings. Oh God. Sorry. They just keep popping off, man. I was like, oh geez, where'd it go? Okay, sorry. I was like, no, I hope I didn't lose it. It's so pretty. Usually I use these as like normal clips, but I couldn't find my hair ties this morning, so I'm like, well, I kind of want to make braids, so I'll just put them at the end of the braids. Why not? But anyway, yeah. Third piercing. Because I count 1, 2 to me. Second piercing, if you want to be, if you want to lump these two together, since I got them done at the same time. So second and or third piercing. I had employability in mind. So I was like, what can I get? Oh, employability and parents in mind. So I was like, what can I get that I can easily hide, but I want another piercing? So I was like, thought long and hard about this. I was very businessy about this decisione. So I was like, oh, herpaderp septum piercing. You can easily flip it up into your nose if you want to hide it. And now, so I started out with just a regular circular horseshoe. It was black because if you get the black ones, they're easier to hide. Like, because if you do flip it up into your nose, there's less of a chance of it being seen if it's black as opposed to, silver. And that's if someone's looking up your nose, which people don't do usually. Unless they're weird, then I wouldn't hang out with them, I guess. Someone's just like, just gonna stare up at your nose, for a while, because it looks nice. I'd be like, whoa, buddy. Whoa, buddy. No. No, buddy. So, I started out with a black horseshoe, and then I kept getting bigger ones, and I was like, I want smaller ones, because they look cool to me, but with my particular face, which is blah shaped, like the bigger ones, they just like kind of took over my face, in my opinion. So I didn't like the bigger ones. Like on other people, they look really good, but for my face particular, I was just like, oh, I look horrible with huge ones in. Just like takes up my whole face. So like I originally took the balls off the end. It made it slightly better, but it was still like ba-bam in your face. But so eventually I had the circular horseshoe, and then I had the straight one. And then I want to get the ones that curve out too, like non-vegan Nom has. I love non-vegan Nom. She's just the most adorable person ever. I want to get ones like that someday, and I also wanted the tiny retainer ones. So, and I eventually found them. I was so excited. I was like, yes, excitement. I found them, and that is what I have in now. It is not ridiculously big. Like, you can see it more when I turn my face. there is... Oh my god! I was just like, why is there stuff in my hair? And, okay, today is... What even is today? It is November something. November 6th, because it's the day before Bethany Moda's birthday, and 2 days before Damon Fizzy's birthday. So, yeah, it's the 6th today, and the stuff that's in my hair is from Halloween. When I had blood all over my face, my hair kept sticking to it. And I just found more dried blood in my hair. That was freaky. I was just like, what even? I was like, did I drop food in my hair today? And I'm like, oh my god, there's still blood in my hair. Oh, that's crazy. Especially because I've washed my hair since then. Anyway. What was I saying? Nose. Oh, yes, you could see her from the side. See? It just sticks out very slightly. Like, can you see it? I can't tell. Because I'm too sideways. This is a stupid image, but you could see it more when I push my nose up. But yeah. So then there's that. So I can show you what it looks like when it's out. It looks like my straight, the second one that I had, the straight one. Ugh. The only thing I don't like about this small one is it hurts so much to take it out. Because of it's so tiny and like the angle you have to put it at, it's like really awkward and painful. That's the only thing that I don't like about the small ones. Oh my god! Ow, what the frig? It hurts more than normal too. It was just like taking it out that other way. God. That hurt more than usual. Okay then. I always take it out to clean it and everything. But that was a pain in the butt. But yeah, so that's what it looks like. Oh, I'm gonna do the thing where it's all like, yeah, focus. Okay, that was weird. So yeah. And it's the smaller one, it's also harder to find the hole, because like I said, the weird, it's so tiny, the weird angle that I have to put it in. Wow, that actually went in pretty fast, too. So, it hurt more than usual going in, and it went in really easily. Okay, then. I guess it just, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, oh gosh, this video is so long. I'm gonna edit it so it's shorter for y'all. I will talk to you later. I will do more videos if you want. If you have any questions about piercings and stuff, yo. I guess quickly I'll go through pain level, because I know some people, like in other videos that I've seen, people are like, what was the pain level on a scale of like 1 to 10 or whatever. For the ears, not that much. On a scale of 1 to 10, it was not that much. No, I'm just kidding. I'm really trying to think. I haven't had it done, like, so long ago. I've had my ears pierced a number of times, actually. Like, the first time I got it pierced was a long time ago when I was really young, and I got it done at Claire's, and it got infected. So yeah, then I got it re-pierced, but I didn't want it re-pierced, Like my sister kind of talked me into it. She was like, I want to get mine pierced. And she was like, you should get yours pierced too. And I was like, uh, I give in too easily. The second time I didn't want it pierced, but I was like, sure, whatever. And then, so I had that in for about a month, maybe. And then I was like, nah. I'm like, I like them, but I'm too lazy to clean them. I don't feel like cleaning them. So I was like, yeah. And I just took it out. And then I got new jewelry from Botified. And it was plaid and fantastic. And like, I don't know, like I saw a lot of videos at that time of like other people with plugs and like their ears stretched and everything, and I was just like, I had my ears pierced before and I was kind of mad, but I'm like, that looks kind of cool. I like that. I don't like earrings. To me, regular earrings are too girly. I don't I don't know. I don't like girly things too much. Like certain girly things, I'm like, "Oh, that's so cute." But like things like that, like regular jewelry, regular piercings and stuff. I like them, but they're just too girly for me personally. Like I'll be like, "Oh, that's cute, but that wouldn't look good on me." Or like, "Oh, that's cute on her." I'll be like, "Oh, I like that on you." But I don't think it looked good on me. Kind of like shopping, but like that looks good on the mannequin, but it looked horrible on me. So yeah, I was like, yeah. But I was like, yeah, having your ear stretched looks cool, and it's not girly. Like, yeah, girls do it, but it's not as girly as like normal earrings. So I was like, yeah, I like that a lot, you know? And so yeah, I randomly went into Botified one day with my awesome best friend Cooper, and I saw these, and like when I was thinking about getting them done, I was like, I want them not like I want to stretch them, but I don't want them too big. Like I want them the size of my lobe, pretty much, just like how they are now. Like it's just perfect. It's not too big, but I still stretched it. So I'm like, I want them a medium size. I didn't know sizing at the time, so I was just like, I want it like mm, not that big. I'm like, I want it like that big-ish. Yeah. Oh God. I'm like, I want to stretch my ears, but I don't want them too big. That's what I was trying to get with that. And so I'm like, oh, I want them, I want them a decent size. So, and then the pair that I found, it was one of those faux bigger sized ones. So it had the normal size bar, which the bar that I got was a 14 sized bar. And then on the ends, it had bigger plugs that were pretty much this size. So it looked like I had this size when I started out. And I was like, oh my god, that's pretty much the size I want. I'm like, that's the perfect thing ever. And it was checkered. It was checkered. I was like, these are the greatest thing ever. So he bought them for me, and I just freaking, oh my god, I love him for that. And so eventually, like, I have this jewelry. It was just sitting around. It wasn't used at all because my ears weren't pierced at the time, since I took out my last piercing, which I was kind of like, oh, I wish I didn't. But I had this jewelry, and I'm like, I want it really badly, really badly. So eventually, I talked. I talked my parents into letting me get it done. I was like, I really want these, and I was just like, even though I kind of talked Cooper into getting them for me, I kind of was just like, oh, Cooper got me these, and he forgot my ears weren't pierced. Can I get them? It was my idea all along, but I didn't tell him. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah. Sorry, I was looking. I forgot I had a banana that I opened, and I had some of it, and I was just like, eh. Because it wasn't even fully ripe, so it's like really hard, and I'm just like, eh. I love bananas, but you are too hard. I keep going off on tangents. I'm sorry. So yeah, eventually I was like, yo, here's the jewelry I want. That was off screen. Here's the jewelry I want. Of course, it's not actually in my hand right now. It's in my dorm room. Literally the one day I leave my purse in my dorm room is the day that I start making videos about this kind of stuff. Because literally the only thing I carry in my purse, like, I have a ton of stuff in my purse, but lately, the only thing I ever carry in my purse is my jewelry stuff, in case, like, I need to clean my ears or switch out jewelry, in case, like, one of my plugs for some reason, like, falls out, or I lose an O-ring. I have extras and stuff like that. So I literally carry it around with me everywhere. Everywhere. And it stinks. Okay, quick side note. It stinks because I'm in college. So, like, certain days, like, when they have dances and stuff, I forget that they always look through people's purses, or, like, if they have backpacks and stuff, and you're like, it's during the time of a dance. They're like, oh, we have to have some, and you, like, go into a building. They're like, oh, hey, Facebook. They're like, no, that's not what they say, I swear. And they're like, oh, hey, we have to look through your bag. I'm just like, I'm just like, oh gosh. Hey, I haven't talked to you in forever. Sorry. And then he talks about cannibalism. Sorry. Oh, that's why that man's literally my hero. Oh, goodness gracious. That man and his sarcasm. I love it. Anyway. The taste of people. What was I saying? I got lost on the cannibalism. And he posted me a video for that Sprint commercial with the zombie. Anyway, what was I saying? The plugs. Oh, so I was like, here it is. And I was like, see the bar? That's the size the hole will be. It's the size of a normal piercing, literally. Literally was 14 gauge in that range. So, because it's so small. So I was like, this bar is the same size as jewelry, piercing stuff. Wow, I lost what I was going to say there. Same size as jewelry. Okay. And that's what won them over, by the way, because they were like, oh, okay, so it's tiny. We gotcha. Kinda. I had to explain it to them a couple of times because they kept forgetting. I was like, it's the size of normal jewelry. And I'm like, it's not the size of the end, it's the size of normal jewelry. The bar in the middle, that is the size it will be. So I kind of had to explain that to them a couple of times. But eventually, they were like, okay. So my dad took me, he was like, where'd you get the jewelry from? And I was like, Bonafide. So he was like, I forgot. At first he was like, where do you want to get it pierced or something like that? And then he was like, where'd you get the jewelry from? And I was like, Bonafide. And he's like, you should get it done where you got the jewelry from. And I was like, yay, that's exactly what I was thinking. I wanted to go there. I was just hoping you'd realize without me having to say it. Yeah. So we went to Bonafide, and they were like, I went, and I was like, because I did research. I did research after I got the actual jewelry. Do research before, though. It is recommended. Do research before. But, so, I got the jewelry, and then I did research, and I was like, okay, 14 is not the smallest size. So, when I went in, I was like, can you, because certain piercers, there we go. That was the word I was thinking of. Certain piercers don't skip sizes. Others do, depending on what size you want to go to, but you have to ask. So I was like, I got this from here, and it's 14 gauge, which isn't a big jump from like the smallest end of the gauge spectrum of sizing. So I was like, this is 14 gauge. Can I get it? And he was like, yeah, that'll be fine. I was like, I love this man. Thank you. I was like, thank you. Which reminds me, sorry, this is random, but when I got this pierced, my friend took a video of me, and I forgot. I have to ask him for that video. So, like, hold on a second. Okay, like, so I had to ask of you where you are. That's not what I was gonna say. Ask of you if you could send me the video of me getting pierced. Okay. Yeah. Oh no, I'm gonna get kicked out soon. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. I really am. Like, seriously, I'm gonna get kicked out soon. Oh god. What was I saying? Oh, so yeah. He was like, yes. So I got it done. I was excited. I was all, woo, yeah. It was like the little clouds with my anus is bleeding. My anus is bleeding. Yay! Woo! Yeah, I'm gonna leave the video off here now because it is gonna take forever to freaking upload this thing now. And I'm probably gonna get kicked out of here soon. Which is unfortunate, but yeah. But eventually I'll size it up and blah blah blah. And I will answer this video later. And this video won't be up yet because I'm gonna edit it first, and I probably won't be able to send this to myself today. Depending on how fast it uploads. So I'm gonna stop talking so it doesn't take as long. Okay, bye. That was so weird. I'm such a weirdo.